3, 2, 1. Let go.
Oh my god. We need to make you a start soon screen.
Me? I have one. I just need to pull it over, because it when I imported it the first time, it messed up, and it shows like it's an actual video. It shows the play bar, so I have to go through and refix it. So I can do that tomorrow. Just a matter of pulling the file off one computer, transferring over to the other, and just resetting it up and put it on a loop. Yeah. Fun.
Oh, I gotta actually speak up because my mic wasn't picking up on the stream. Womp womp.
Oh, thanks for reminding me that. I gotta unmute. There we go. No people can hear.
Oh, secret rolls.
Why are you attacking me? The fuck?
Yeah,
I was missed.
Attack back.
He missed Leo. He missed me. He crit on you and missed Sunny.
All I think now is Sunny 99.1.
I can apparently hit one button to attack the entire party.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's my nat 1 for the night.
Oh, good. Get it out of the way now. Please get it out. Get it out. We don't want it. If I remember correctly, our rolls were kind of garbage last week, so.
Well, we didn't really roll much last week. Well,
No.
yeah, a little bit.
All right, we ready to go?
Yeah.
Aye,
I believe
Captain.
so.
Well, finished last session with you guys meeting everybody up in Maine, getting a chance to see your room and settle in, told to kind of relax for the night, and then next day you'll be given access to any communication coming in regarding anyone seen with the tattoos that have been popping up all over the place. So, anybody have anything in particular they want to do that night other than settle in, relax after getting on the plane and flying all night or all day?
Not necessarily anything we have to like play out, but Sky would like to get for her room a coffee maker. Could be a cheap one, just wants coffee just all the time.
Not a problem.
A little like a little bowl for my raccoon, so that way like she has water, because you know how they like to wash stuff, what they like to wash their food. So I want to have a little bowl of water for her. And then I want to pick up some art supplies.
And a bag of
All
cotton
can be
candy.
arranged. I was
Just some,
thinking
like-
of that same video.
The raccoon with the cotton candy.
Yeah, trying to wash cotton candy and then
Yep.
just looking so sad.
I'm not gonna give
It's
her cotton
gone.
candy, but that's all I need to do.
Not a problem. Anybody else looking for anything in particular for settling in?
No.
All right. Next morning, as you wake up, make your way downstairs, you will easily be able to follow your nose to breakfast. This little more. I don't. Sorry, trying to think how I want to say it. It's not as, open or late. My brain is not forming words today.
It's not as like communal.
Yeah, well, it's
Not
just a
kinda
little more. It's a bit nicer than what you're used to at the camp. Like, instead of everything being, just thrown out buffet style like you'd see it, you know, uh, at camps and stuff, it's actual prepared food. It's a little more care has gone into it. Uh,
It's not as cheaply
and
done.
yeah, it's not as like it's not food that was thrown together to feed like 40 people. Instead, it's more not necessarily made to order, but it's higher quality. It's just nicer in general.
Not camp food, it's home food.
Yes, as you make it down, Randy's gonna wave at you. I hope you guys slept all right.
Yeah.
As far as I remember, I
okay.
slept well.
All right.
I mean, I didn't have to listen to Magnus snore all night, so I actually got some sleep for once.
Not really sorry, but I am sorry.
Well, once you wake up a bit and enjoy your breakfast, go ahead, talk to Emily. I think you met her last time. She kind of runs the house around here.
Like,
she'll
just
get
let me
you
know.
she'll get you all set up, get a workspace set aside for you, get a few laptops put together so you can start looking at whatever it is you want to look at and hopefully make sense of all this.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Nobody is being super social. It looks like most of the people here are the type that like to eat in silence and get on with their day. So at least at breakfast.
All right.
But um, after everyone's had a chance to eat, after Sky has had plenty of coffee, Emily will call you over and she's like, do you have any preference on where you like to work? Do you prefer something a little more open, couple of desks, or would you prefer it?
But you tell
Just
Don't mind the Robo Doggo.
them.
Are these like is she giving us like laptops or are they desk?
laptops.
Okay. Yeah. Sky wouldn't necessarily need a desk. She's more like kind of like a casual like kind of like sit on the ground or like sit on a
Okay.
chair, like a not a chair, but like a bean bag. You know what I mean?
All right.
Super
Well, in
loungy.
that case, she will lead you down one of the hallways in the downstairs off to a side room, what used to be some kind of den or sitting room, it looks like, but it's been converted over. There is a long table running along the back wall. The walls, you've got two big whiteboards, and a couple of chairs, but plenty of open space if you want to walk around while you think or talk. And she's like, this room is going to be permanently assigned to the four of you. Almost forgot, Nick is still with you. Just let us know if there's anything that you need, anything that would help with what you're working on. Other than that, have at it and good luck.
Thank you.
That was not just a good luck, I hope you live, or good luck, I hope you find what you're looking for, you know.
Or the second one.
Good luck as they shove you into the deep end of the pool. No.
Now there are 4 laptops in here, set up, ready to go. As you each grab one, it will go ahead, prompts as you're setting everything up. You will be prompted. You are getting your own official organizational emails now. You
Ooh.
will be able to communicate with people that you know. So if you want to send something out and try to ask Rose or Brooks a question, you will be able to get a hold of them. And you don't have full access to everything,
Can
but
I get full access to everything?
but you any communications that are coming in that have anything to do with people being seen with the tattoos that have been causing you so many problems are being forwarded directly to you with all information. So, where do you want to start?
Can Leo attempt something?
Maybe.
Can Leo attempt to gain access to everything?
This man trying to get us kicked out the first.
You can attempt it.
What would it be?
Down.
Stupid.
That's my character.
Yeah.
Like they have like security, like
Computer
security
use?
system. He tries to
Yeah,
hack
it would
in
be
and it's like,
computer
"Ew,
use.
ew, ew."
Yeah, yeet. Did I really hit a 4? I thought I saw a 14 on my screen.
It was a
Oh,
14 and it rolled over.
Did it really?
Yep.
Damn.
No, it is a 14 plus 4.
No. I thought like it
Oh,
thought the
it's a-
dice landed on a 14.
Oh.
I already know that's too low.
Yes, it is.
Damn it. To be continued later.
Maybe. But okay. Now that Leo was not able to be a complete idiot, yeah, where do you guys want to start?
That's a lovely question. Where do we want to start?
We really need to find out, since we're somewhere new, we need to find out where the sightings of, these tattoos have been.
Okay.
I guess we can pull up the files and then kind of cross-reference them map location wise and see where the most common location is that they're popping.
While you guys are doing that, Sky probably would try to look up, because Rose, I think, was the one who said that a lot of our, or maybe it was Brooks, a lot of our myths are based on creatures that have made it through the portal. So I kind of want to
Yes.
do some research on things that like local legends to see what we might run into in the area.
Bigfoot.
Since I don't think 3 of us need to be researching this necessarily.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but would I need to roll to determine where they're frequently at attire, or would that information be from last session when they mentioned Boston, I think, being the closest?
Yeah, that is still the information from last session.
It was Columbus and Boston. And there were some sightings in
Columbus.
New York and Pittsburgh.
Yeah, a couple in Pittsburgh, The most numerous are in, or have been in Toledo and Chicago,
Oh,
with
Chicago. Okay.
a few have popped up in Cincinnati, but not many. The sightings in Columbus have actually been going down over the last couple of days.
Okay.
Now, can Leo see, based off of these reports, past and present reports, of these sightings, if there's anything that seems like anything in common location wise, like time of day, what they're around, anything like that?
Um, Actually, I'm working. I don't know if this will work or not. Can you open up the notes tab in Fantasy Grounds?
Mhm.
Where it says sightings?
And then if you can pull up sightings, I'm actually putting this in now.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay.
this
Bottom near the lake, lakeside
yeah.
warehouse. Coast Guard pulled 2 bodies out of the ocean with tats.
And I'm pulling up. I had a
And it all
specific
seems to be water based. Spotted near the lake, lakeside house, out of the ocean. Which didn't they say the portal in this area was near
It was underwater.
underwater, close towards Boston area, wasn't it?
Yes.
Which would mean the 2 pulled out of the ocean came from the portal, I would imagine, or they tried to attempt to go to the portal. Riverside hiking trail, 2 people spotted. Again, river.
I thought the portal was 2 miles underwater near, like 2 miles from us.
Yeah, it's out
Yeah,
in
okay.
the ocean, but it's deep underwater.
Let me go back to that.
15.
There we go. Yeah,
Holy
15 total
shit.
people.
Oh wow.
Yeah, these are the current hotspots of where most of the information is coming in.
But you said Ohio's calming down?
Columbus
Columbus.
is calming down. There have been fewer sightings over the last 3 or 4 days.
I say we go check out fucking Ohio.
Well, that's where
We
you
just
came
got
from,
here.
but
Yeah.
'Cause that's where the most of them are. I mean, we could check out Chicago, go investigate the warehouse.
now it might take me a minute to pull up some answers here because I'm going to be doing a lot of this by Googling stuff live for information in terms of location and things.
Makes sense.
My camera's frozen.
Oh.
It is.
No.
There
There
we
we
go. That was weird.
It happens. Technology, guys. Technology.
Leo to the rescue.
I think you might need a roll to fix camera.
We'll do. Computer use and thumbnail.
Give me a 1. No wonder.
Yeah.
Fix that camera.
Camera is not only fixed, but it is upgraded with infrared. And so Ohio is the hot spot. Columbus was a hot spot, but it's calming down.
Yeah.
I say we go check out Chicago.
And how bad was Chicago?
7 seen
7.
at a lakeside warehouse. It's the next most popular.
I mean, We don't have anything we need to do here, though.
We
I
can
feel like we just got here.
base of operation. But I mean, we can always ask Emily if there's anything that needs that they need us to do here, or
Yeah.
you definitely. I'm pretty sure that you might want to go talk to Sean, seeing he's
Mm-hmm.
another magic user, so you might learn something from him.
I have a tendency to like be a little overwhelming sometimes with all my questions and stuff. I feel like with Rose, I was like always just like, "Hey, what's up?" So I'm trying not to bug him like too immediately right off the bat.
Eh, I feel that's why he's here.
Like, Sean, what's up, Sean? How are you? Have you met my raccoon?
But okay, now back to what you were asking earlier, Sky.
Mhm.
What you were wondering about possible myths,
Yeah.
um, in Maine in particular, or just in general?
Well, yeah, because I know there's a portal like in the water they were talking about, so I feel like. But I mean, maybe not if we're not staying in this area.
Well,
Maybe if we're gonna like, yeah. Um, I guess just like what's been the most recent, um, like kind of local legends around the country. I guess I was originally thinking more so Maine, but let's keep it specific to Maine. Let's do that.
Alright.
Let's not ask too much at one time. Let's start with Maine. Let's start where we are.
Okay, let me make sure.
I was just trying to see.
Okay. The first one, I assume you're going to be trying to use or look up anything in, the organization's databases too
Yeah.
to see what's the big one that you're going to see. And this is actually an old myth. Have any of you guys heard of Cassie?
Mm-mm.
Um, Casco Bay, not far from Portland,
Hmm.
Portland, Maine.
Yeah.
Had its own kind of Loch Ness monster style myth.
Hmm.
Named it Cassie after the bay. And you are going to find out that myth is 100% accurate. It is something that was brought through from the other side of the portal. However, Sean, it's not exactly his animal companion, but he's made friends with it.
Well, that's cool.
So it's there.
Interesting.
It does exist. It kind of serves as a lookout over the portal and has ways to get in contact with Sean if weird stuff is going on.
That's so badass. I love it already. I'm gonna go make friends with a sea monster.
In reality, it's not, the plesiosaur looking, Loch Ness monster. It is more of a big sea snake, but it's about 60 feet long, and yeah, it's a legitimate sea monster, but it's on your side, at least for now, or as long as it knows that you're on Sean's side.
That's good. I don't think we're ready to fight 60-foot sea snakes.
No, I would not recommend it.
Is there like a color?
Are you looking for like what's it look like?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. It's got uh its back is darker, almost black scales, while underneath it's a lighter tan color.
Yeah, I was assuming like electric eel colors. I don't know why, but does that make sense?
Feel like
As for other myths, ooh, I'll go away. That is the big current one.
Mm.
That is, definitely true. There other little things like the mist, for example, a fog that seems to come up at random and you can hardly see through, that doesn't have any natural cause,
Huh.
does happen. But in this case, it's registered people from the other side that are trying to move around like in without being seen. They will get a hold of the organization, let them know what's going on so they can move around, and this will be called up to help them get from one place to another.
So mist is good or mist is bad? Or both?
Good.
Okay.
Well, more neutral. It's
Neutral. Okay.
yeah, the organization uses it to help move people around without being super obvious about it.
Gotcha.
Now,
No demon sloths?
oh
no
god,
demon sloths.
I hope fucking not. Demons.
Why is everybody saying hi to each other?
I don't know. I was just clicking on things.
I wonder, hang on.
Oh Jesus.
I can talk as the raccoon.
And all we hear is squeak, squeak, squeak.
Now, any of the information that you've been given, you can see if you can look more up about it to get some more details.
Okay.
Can I look into what that warehouse is exactly, or like what that warehouse is meant for?
In Chicago?
Yes.
Yes. Let me. Okay, that particular warehouse, it's really far up on the north side of the city. And it's an old warehouse. It's smaller. Long time ago, it was originally used for storing fishing hauls. Like when people would be out fishing on the lake, they would bring it there. Long time ago, it was kind of it was a storage area before they sent fish to processing. But it hasn't been used for that purpose for years. It was bought about 9 months ago, and the paperwork when it was bought just said that it's going to be used as a storage area for the owner's boats and for repair on boating equipment. There are 2 boats that have been seen to come and go from the location, but from what the organization has been able to see, they have not really been moving any kind of cargo or anything in and out. The boats come in, go out, but they can't see that anything big or major is being moved, so they're not sure what's going on with it.
Can I find the name of who's the owner of the warehouse?
Oh, hell. Making me think, man. I hadn't gotten that far. 1 second.
Random name generator. No, I'm just
Motherfucking Steve.
Y'all may guess what I'm kind of getting at here.
Nope. My brain is not doing the thinky tonight for some reason.
So there's been 7 spottings at that exact warehouse. The warehouse was previously bought within 9 months here recently.
Mm.
So if there's a plan of operation going on here recently, it would be within the time that it was purchased. Whoever purchased it may have a link to something.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's actually the owner is listed as a corporation.
What's the corporation?
Random tech jargon. Neothel Ltd.
So the same kind of the same thing of what we went and found that first time when we
Very
found the book.
similar. Same kind of random techno jargon, whatever, which doesn't make as much sense for, boat repair warehouse, but
All I would like to say is dots are starting to align. Creepy eye tattoo comes after Leo's phone. Creepy eye people then make a computer shop that we go raid for the book. And now they're doing more tech stuff. Seems like crazy eye people and technology have something to go with hand on hand.
Like that you're referring to them as crazy eye people.
Crazy eye people. Yeah, I like that.
All I
like that
can,
name.
all I can envision is Steve Buscemi's character from Mr. Deeds.
Oh Lord.
all right. Any other questions or things you would like to see what you can get into?
Let me look at the notes again. Sightings. Is there a Coast Guard report on the 2 bodies that they pulled out of the ocean in Boston?
Yes. They Coast Guard had gotten an emergency call from a small boat that had been pulled out to sea, and they had not planned ahead, did not have enough fuel on board to get back. By the time the Coast Guard got there, the boat was floating, still perfectly fine. But for an unknown reason, 2 bodies were found next to the boat, drowned in the water.
Oh damn!
Yeah, they have no idea. It doesn't look like there was anything wrong with the boat. There was nothing on the boat.
Was there any signs of like foul play?
That's my question.
No, no signs of injury on the bodies.
Was this? Let me put it this way. This is a really hard one. That kind of word. Does that boat by chance belong to the same corporation that has the boating warehouse in Chicago?
Give me 1 second here.
Do you think they didn't want to be taken in? They just were like, all right, well.
Or something got them?
Something got them. That something may have gotten them. Oops. Put Alka-Seltzer in a water bottle. I'm scared it's gonna blow up on me.
Boom.
Well, don't put the cap on all the way. Just like leave.
Leo, give me a computer use check. A bajillion.
Yeah, he used the fuck out that computer.
Fucking just Leo's typing away like smoke's coming out of his fucking fingers.
Where did my notes go? There we go. I'm kind of filling in the information in the sightings stuff as you are looking stuff up.
Oh, yeah.
Or alternatively, they failed their mission. Like when
Ah, there it is, a subsidiary of the main company. Haha.
What's the name of this?
Oh wait, I misspelled Neatel, but damn.
Where are we?
So-
See, where are we seeing this in the notes?
And notes, notes and then
Sightings.
sightings.
yeah.
The two bodies that were recovered by the Coast Guard.
You guys can see.
Are those bodies still able to be viewed and everything, or are those bodies gone, cremated, buried, where they were recovered?
After what happened with the tattooed people last time when they went crazy on you, the organization did not want to have that on their hands and put in a request, or they were not able to recover the bodies, so they worked behind the scenes to make sure that the bodies were cremated before anything happened.
Um,
It sounds like they were covering something up. Kind of like the idea of us going to check out this warehouse now.
can I look into the subsidiary company of Ophion, however you say it?
See what you can find out.
Yes.
Go ahead.
This is fun. I love fucking criminal fucking investigation work.
Actually, everyone who wants to work on this, give me research checks.
Dude, do I have
I-
that?
Guess I can help. I don't.
Ooh.
He
Leo
did.
actually has stuff in here.
Unless you think I'd still be researching. What do you call it?
Nice.
Just roll.
Oh,
Well.
fuck.
Okay then.
That's why I don't
Swanky.
roll beforehand. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, and this was to look into the Ophion.
Yes, Ophion.
Okay. Underneath all of the corporate bullshit mission statements to realign paradigms and things like that, it looks like they are a research branch of Neothel that is specifically looking into improving underwater transportation, trying to make things like submarines more accessible, more available to common people. they want to make the ocean a friendlier place is really their mission statement.
And that's the mission statement for Ophian and not Neothel?
Yes. Neothel, they are a parent company. They don't really say exactly what it is they do.
They're kind of like the bank. They're the funder.
Yes.
And by chance, Ophian and Neothel, where would their head locations be located at? Like their HQs?
Okay. Ophian is actually located in Boston. And Neothel itself, I have this written down somewhere. The head office is in Detroit.
Right. Bottom bum bum. Can I look and see if Neothel, as a parent company, even their subcategory companies like Ophian and any other ones, may have any other residing locations that consist of any of the nearby spotted areas like Ohio or Cincinnati and stuff like that?
Right. Yes, you can. Let me
Or-
pull all of this. I'm
Or-
going
or
to start.
retire.
What?
Like,
What?
you're like, you listen to what?
Oh no, I actually really appreciate how into this he is getting. Notes. I'm going to start a second set of notes to help keep this together. Because
Who knows? I may find the ending question of the whole campaign right here. Find out who's behind all of it.
By the way, I don't know if you saw after
You cut out,
all
Laura.
this.
Cut out for
Oh,
a second.
did I?
Yeah.
After we all rolled and you were telling us information, like I just rolled for my raccoon to do research.
I noticed
When
and about
about-
lost it.
Went about how you expect a raccoon to do research.
Dude, wait, the raccoon has a -3 to research. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Sure does.
That's fantastic.
She doesn't have an attention span for research. So like she'll like a cat climb up on the like the keyboard every once in a while and be like, Sonny, like just, I'm trying to do something.
Like, squeak, 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 squeak.
And she was like, I want to help. Like, no.
sure you guys. Oh wait, I need to make this public, don't
I
I?
was about to say I can't see it.
Okay, there should be a new
Neothel.
note that popped up.
I lost
Now,
my thing for notes. Oh, right there. I see it.
let me see.
Got it. They want to make underwater living in cities. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I would actually be down for that in real life.
I would until something happens and
Okay, so there is another one.
Catastrophe.
Nyrel.
Yeah, I want to add. I'm putting the location to where these are all.
Nice. Nice,
now.
nice. So I'll give you a little warning attire. I watch too many crime shows.
As long as everybody is having fun doing research, I'm loving it.
Dude, I will get just the perfect amount or I will go fucking overboard. It's one or the other. Right now I feel like I'm on a pretty good trail.
Sky will get up every once in a while and kind of want, like coffee's really kicking in, a little antsy.
So Niagara is located in Cleveland, Ohio. There was an Ohio sighting with 15 spotted near the lake. Oh, there's one Great Lakes or something. Restitution. I would like to point out, guys, notice how this all involves water.
Yeah.
Lakes, rivers, oceans, underwater living. Lower the population in the lake and revive the Great Lake fishing industries.
Are we going to discover Atlantis?
He's smiling.
All right.
Under the sea, under the sea.
You're muted.
I
Unless
know.
you're talking
I
to
know.
your
Yeah,
friend.
no, definitely trying to get a copyright strike.
It was too catching on to.
Isn't there a thing with like copyright though? Like
It has
if
to be
it's a
so
certain
long.
amount of time, yeah.
Under my knee, under my knee, under my knee, under my knee.
Have like a stopwatch every time.
That's enough of that song. Move on to the next one.
Ooh. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Some of these are like, I don't know how the fuck to say them.
Mulan.
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 Make a man.
That's one of my favorite Disney movies ever.
Did you see the live action?
No, I'm kind of scared to.
I'm
When
still
does
in
it- Oh, sorry,
Huh?
go ahead.
No, I was
Is it
gonna
when-
swap the topic.
Oh. As I say, when does that come out like to everybody on Disney Plus?
It's out.
It's already out.
Yeah, we can watch it.
I know
I
for
was
a
gonna
while it was
say,
like, what do you call it?
Yeah, it was under a
Exclusive.
paywall.
Sorry.
I'm still
go ahead.
debating if I want to watch the new Black Widow movie.
It's good. I like
It's
it.
good.
I've been hearing a lot of it's good and a lot of it's bad.
Yeah.
Go in and watch it as a movie, dude.
Oh yeah, you usually do pretty good. Buffalo, New York.
Yeah. Like I said, I think my biggest problem, like my biggest or reservation about it was because like I guess I'm just so used to seeing them on the big screen, so it felt underwhelming to me.
Yeah.
But I feel like I guess because I've seen pretty much every other superhero movie in theaters, it just I don't know. Oh, she's a wolfen.
Are
But
those
yeah,
all the
that's
the
not the movie's fault.
subsidiaries?
Yes.
The lobbying group? Attempting to widen canals and
I'm gonna grab my snacks.
connecting the Great Lakes to the ocean. Oh. But isn't the Great Lakes already connected to the ocean?
Kind of.
It's just very narrow.
Yeah, it's like the Erie Canal program was a big thing a long time ago, but it's not. Yeah. But no, those are the subsidies that you can find
So
and their
widen the
locations.
canals for the Great Lakes. Lower the population. No, lower the pollution in the lake. Underwater travel submarine. Okay, I'm gonna throw out a random idea in my head. What if they're trying to go to the portal that's deep
That's so
undersea, right?
right.
Revive the portal somehow, use it as a gateway to bring in something large or in large numbers, then transport it underwater to that of the lakes. Thoughts? You're muted.
Definitely a water heavy theme going on here.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Glad we have Cassie Gardner Oh,
I need a map.
Can I look into the 15 that were spotted near the lake in Ohio? What part of the lake it was at necessarily, and what significant landmarks are around there?
Okay. Well, Toledo is
Hmm.
positioned on Lake Erie, and it's really, if you're inside Toledo, it's only one pretty narrow, small part. Uh, they were all spotted in a marsh wilderness reserve, or going in and out of that area. Um,
Now, this Marsh Wilderness Reserve, is this something that would be kept underneath kind of like a state park where it's mandated and controlled by local enforcement?
yes.
Would this park by chance have surveillance cameras in place?
One set at the at the main road
Entrance.
going into it, but that's the
That's
only
it.
one. Yes.
Could I see by chance if this mesh reserve by any chance has any private funding from uh the Neothel or any of its foundations?
Give me a research check.
that's great. Give me a research check.
Okay. No, you do not see any direct connection between Neothel and the wilderness area. Neither does Sunny.
Now,
I
the
just thought-
warehouse in Chicago, does it have any security systems outside or inside the warehouse?
There does, or the field agent that noticed this did see a single surveillance camera.
Mm-hmm.
However, it does not seem to be on any kind of open or wireless network. They were not able to gain access to it when they tried.
Now, here's another long fetch one. Am I able to see the blueprints for this warehouse? Because you said it was a storage warehouse before for storing that of fish. Can I see if there was any type of underground subsidies that were ever put into place when this was constructed, or anything within the city that was put into contract to do anything underground in that local area?
Oh, go ahead and roll research.
14s are coming along.
You get a
All
research
right.
check, and you get a research check.
The blueprints that you pull up are very, very simple. It is a small warehouse. There is nothing in the plans at all for any kind of underground, basement, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sky, have anything that you've thought about, or any specific questions you want to ask?
Nope. I'm too
Nope.
preoccupied with my raccoon. I'm letting Leo do all the heavy lifting.
The two people spotted in Cincinnati, it was on a riverside hiking trail. What were
Yes.
they doing exactly?
They were not approached. Oh, let me drop this. Well, I didn't want to close my notes. Come on.
Baby, come back.
No, the agent that saw them did not want to give themselves away, did not want to approach too closely. They just saw two people. There is a riverside hiking trail out there, and two people with the tattoo were seen. However, the agent was not able to follow them without being obvious, so did not get any further information.
Was there a general location in which they were traveling, northeast, southwest?
Not in this particular case. They just know they were at the hiking trail.
Could Leo pull up a recent satellite image from like Google Maps of that area and see if there's any type of structures in the area?
Ridiculous.
Ugh.
I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking.
Cody, I think you missed your calling. You should have been an investigator. The hell with space. You should have been like staying on Earth.
No, we investigate aliens. That's what we're gonna do.
I was about to say space investigator.
I don't know. I can do this in Discord.
I'm just curious as if there was anything that they were like largely trying to go towards. I'm just trying to see if they've established any type of like bases in these areas or something.
This is a screenshot from Google Maps of the Riverside Park hiking area they were at.
One, maybe.
Trying to show it.
Yeah, it'll mess up the camera.
Leo's pulling weird questions out I was not expecting, so
Of course he is.
Oh, so that's off. Okay, so that's a river. That's like a big old river.
that's the Ohio River right there. Yeah.
So it's a
Right.
trail, and then there's some like a park.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Huh. I think Leo's done with research.
Magnus, have any ideas you want to throw out there?
No, I'll be honest with you. Leo over here is just thinking of everything. So we're just gonna
Everything and more.
investigate away.
Well, as a group, what seems the most interesting to you so far? What would you like to look into more?
Me personally, the warehouse in Chicago pulls some interest on what's inside, but what really intrigues me is the situation in Boston where the Coast Guard was able to find two bodies dead in the water. Boat was fine, no signs of tampering with the bodies. Only problem is the bodies are burned.
Right.
We have no evidence of what in that body at all. We can't look up and see, was there any signs of the tattoo? Was it fresh? Was it recent? Was it old? Was it still there? We can't we have no way of telling that. I mean, now we could probably always find wherever the boat's at and investigate the boat, but I mean, I don't think there's gonna be much with the boat that we're gonna find. I guess one question to Tyre is where the boat was located at, there was no significance in the location. You just said they went out too far,
Yes.
but that wasn't like a specific research location that they were trying to look into.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get it.
Because I mean, if it was a certain area they were trying to get to, we could always investigate the area. But if not, I mean, there's not much that we can really go with as far as with Boston.
You could always break into a Coast Guard station.
More breaking into
I'm
I-
kidding.
public.
I really think this this trash panda of yours is rubbing off on you.
Because here's a question. Remind me, what was the name of the guy with Nessie?
Sean?
Sean. What if Sean had something to do with that, and Nessie killed the two people or something? I don't know.
Always ask him, see if he's forthcoming about the information.
But I mean, that just depends on that. But I mean, I for sure think we need to investigate the warehouse if that's what y'all agree upon.
Yeah, I honestly like. I'd like to investigate the warehouse.
I'm kind of torn because I feel like the thing in Boston is really curious and I'd like to know more, but I don't know how much information we're to pull out of that. Unless
Now, the
you all
only thing
feel
I
more
can think
confident
of
in
is in a situation like that. I mean, I guess depending on the Coast Guard's report, were the bodies found via helicopter or via boat?
Boat.
So they were Coast Guard came out via boat and found it that way.
Yes.
I would say if it was helicopter, usually the helicopters have an onboard camera.
that. Mm.
No.
The boats, however, do not.
Okay, yeah, it was the Boston Coast Guard that went out to find them. The boat itself was actually registered to Provincetown, which is. Are you familiar with that?
Negative.
Not really.
Kind of a summer tourist sort of location. It's where a lot of Boston and New York tourists go to feel like they're being rustic, but really aren't. It's on a peninsula uh, east of Boston. Looks like they went north from Provincetown and yeah, ran out of fuel is what the report says. The boat was sitting empty on in terms of gas, but again, there was nothing on the boat, no signs of any kind of struggle or anything, nothing out of place. Just for whatever reason, there were the two bodies next to it that were drowned.
But here's another idea, right? So, what if the so-called creature that is this eye, right? Because remember, I think of it like that of a tentacle monster, right? No way. Jokes aside, um, I see it on Josh's face. Um, what if
I
this
saw
is
it on
something
Laura's
that lives
face
in the
first.
water? Yeah.
What?
What if this is something that's inhabiting the water, and that those two were tourists that came in, and then it attacked them and ended up drowning, infecting them, but it has an incubation period, and we just happened to find it during the incubation period.
Hmm.
So they were knocked out, and then we just happened to take care of the bodies and burning them before anything could happen. And this is why they're trying to get rid of pollution, widen channels. They're messing with with the mesh, and a like a state park that's already clean. It's not polluted.
Mm.
It's an idea as well.
Well,
But
I still say we just go check out this warehouse and then.
Yeah.
100% agree.
I don't want to spend too much time making a decision.
So, first goal is going to be
Warehouse.
huh?
Mhm.
So, gonna go let Randy know what you've come up with and
Yes.
where you planning to go. All right.
Make sure they don't have any. Sorry. Make sure they don't have
Maybe-
any objections for us to do this.
Or more pressing issues here. I don't know.
Yeah.
We haven't really talked to them much.
All right. Well, heading out. Randy is sitting at his computer as normal, but instead of being hunched over it and uh, looking hard at work like Rose always did when you went to visit her, he's got his chair tipped back. He's got his legs up on his desk. He's just stretching. Hey, find anything worth looking at?
A lot.
I think so.
Yeah, let's lay it on me. What are you thinking about looking into?
Well, you want the long story or do you want the short story?
Let's keep it short for now, and when you have a chance, write up the long version and send it to me.
All right, short story, basically. Looking at a warehouse over in Chicago. Y'all, one of your investigators saw that there was at least 7 of them over here at a lake warehouse. Lake warehouse is owned by a company called Nithiro Ltd. Was once a holding location for what used to be like fish, but it's now used for boats, boat repair. I can't speak. Most commonly coming in and out, but that's about it. So, long story goes into we found subcategories of this company, but this seems to be the most interesting first stop shop to go to.
Well, you sold me. Go ahead. I will. I'll start letting people know. We'll get some transportation out there taken care of. You'll get you out there as soon as we can. Probably have you leaving tomorrow morning.
Question: where can I get some? Who can I talk to get some surveillance equipment?
Well, uh, what exactly kind of surveillance equipment you looking for here?
I think this man's looking for an nanny cam.
We're talking about some wireless little cameras that can hardly be seen, maybe a drone or two. I got my handy dandy laptop now.
All right, talk to Ron. He handles all the equipment out here.
Cool.
So he might be able to get you something like what you're looking for. That stuff's past my time. I wouldn't know how to start with all that, but he knows what he's doing. Anybody else need anything? I just want you guys to know you are one of our special units now. So you need something, you let us know. And we'll do what we can to take care of you.
Yeah, my unit's special.
You wish.
Right click, kick player.
Kill off the player. Magnus randomly had a heart attack.
All right. Now, anybody else want to ask about anything?
Nothing in particular. I would be curious to go talk to Sean before.
I hear the number one thing not to do in D&D, and that's to split up the party.
I think when you're safe at base, you're usually
Yeah.
okay.
Usually.
So,
Giant thing attacks base.
I'm also super curious about
About what?
like I just want to see what it looks like. I want to go. Like, I don't know.
The portal?
Yeah, I mean not necessarily go but I mean at least see it. We saw the other portal.
Do we know what's on the other side of this portal?
No.
The other realm, possibly.
I mean,
Not us 3, but I mean,
Oh.
like
Yeah.
them.
They know, yes.
Research check.
I really
you
would
could
love to go
ask.
through the portal, but I'm not. I know it's under. Trying to leave tomorrow. I'm not getting ready to do that yet. But
Okay, but Sky wants to talk to Sean. And
Are you
okay.
guys coming with me?
Yeah, I'll go. I'm curious.
Let's go.
Randy's gonna tell you how to or where to find him. He's got his own room set up on the first floor of the house. This one actually has a its own back door that opens directly into the backyard and garden.
Oh, that's sweet.
But you knock on the door, and a man looks to be in his late 20s, early 30s answers. He's got messy, kind of unkempt auburn hair, not quite red enough to be called red, but not quite brown.
Hmm.
Little bit too much curl to it to wear as long as he does, but he obviously doesn't care. And he's gonna open the door. Oh, you must be the new folks. Was wondering when I'd see you. Come on in.
Thank you. Yep, that would be us. The new kids.
All right, let's see. I mean, obviously Sky, because we only have one lady here. Leo. I can tell tech guys from a mile away. Absolutely Leo. And that leaves you as Magnus. You look like you've seen your fair share of fights. Nice to meet all of you.
Nice to meet
Hello.
you too. I'm also the only one with a raccoon.
That's another way I could have narrowed that down.
Yep. Kind of come as a pair.
So, social call, or there's something I can do for you?
Mostly on my end of social. I mean, I do have questions based on some stuff we found that I'm a little curious about. But I also know that they told us that you're a magic user, so it's always nice to meet other people who have those kind of skills.
Well, yeah, I've been doing this for a while, but I've heard you're coming along fairly well. Have to have a conversation about that at some point, but
Sure.
uh, no need to talk shop. First time we meet, he's going to go over to one wall, shelf, pull down a bottle of whiskey. Anybody care to join me for a drink?
Oh, I'm down for a drink.
I'm okay for now. It's
He's gonna grab a few glasses, pour a little bit, and got decent weather here today. Talk out back.
yes, please.
Absolutely.
Let's
You
go.
go you go out his back door, and he's got a couple of like the standard like wooden benches you see at almost every park, just kind of sitting out there. And you can tell somebody takes care of the plants out back. It is a very decorative, well-maintained garden out there.
This guy's just breathing in the fresh air. Likes the outdoors.
So how you liking how you liking it here?
I'm having a good time so far.
We've only been here for a short period of time, so
Yeah.
still placing judgments.
Fair enough. Yeah. I don't know all the details about what you're here to do, but I understand you guys are researching some pretty serious business. If you have anything coming up that you have questions about, or need help with, let me know, and I will. I'll be happy to do what I can.
Awesome. Really appreciate
We were doing some research earlier, and I came across a kind of a local myth that seems like you may have an acquaintance with. It's Cassie.
Oh, yeah, Cass. She's a fun one.
I mean, I bet. How can you not know a 60-foot sea snake and have it not be interesting?
Yeah, she's something of a friend of mine. I go visit her every couple of months. We go for a swim.
Can I go next time you're going out that way?
I don't see why not. She likes meeting new people.
I want to meet a snake. Pretty great.
Most folks end up running away from her, and she's a friendly type. She likes meeting folks.
Can't wait. I'm very
She-
excited for this.
She doesn't like eating folks, does she?
Oh no, she purely eats fish. No, she
Yeah.
does. She does scare folks away who see her, but she's harmless. Well, mostly harmless.
Kind of protects the poor.
Yeah, she's helped us a time or two when something's come through that's been a bit unfriendly.
That's a positive.
Yeah. Most critters like that, they're not bad. They just you know how humans are. We see big sea monster and we immediately get scared and want to run off. But nah. Can I do this? And he's going to pull out his phone. I don't know that I can really link this, but just so you guys can kind of have an idea. In Discord. This is his buddy.
Oh, that's awesome looking. I can maybe like, oh, wrong way. Oh, I forgot it's not that camera. Bear with me. Bear with me.
Eh, eh, eh.
Guys, I'm going to save this stream. Save image.
Now both me and Sky are very excited. Twist.
Bam. Bam. They have a scene for showing images.
Yeah. Well, with you guys doing more research and asking more questions, I am going to have to be doing that more often, I guess.
Creature.
um,
Y'all guys can see that. But that's what the creature looks
there you go.
a little bit. Sorry about that.
So Sean, I've noticed, well, I haven't been around a whole lot of magic type people, fairly new to it. But it seems like a lot of people have animal companions. Is that like your type of magic, or is that do you have a little critter friend?
Yes and no. I know most people seem to have one specific friend that drawn to them. You've got your girl there. With me, it's more generalized. I don't have one particular animal that I am close with. Instead, I have something of a gift, I suppose, for communicating with animals in general.
Ooh, that's cool.
Like right now, I've got 4 chipmunks that run around and live in the garden out here that keep me company on occasion.
I bet that's fun.
Yeah, they're talkative, they excitable, but they're good company.
uh,
Now,
do they like raccoons?
normally no, but let your friend there know about them and to leave them alone, and or at least not bother them. And I'm sure they'll get along just fine.
She can definitely be a little mischievous, but I will do my best to tell her to keep the mischief to a minimum. The chipmunk. The chipmunks. The
Better watch out
chipmunks
for
are
that
friends.
tree. That tree that she tries to get out of.
She'll be fine.
Those chipmunks be in that tree.
No, but like I'm hoping that she'll the chipmunk, so that way she has other animal friends.
Mm.
Because I like being her friend and all, but I feel bad because I'm not a critter. So maybe having some animal friends, and also, I mean, we did just kind of up and move here. Well, not move here, but come here from her. And so she left all her friends, other than me, of course. So, I want her to make friends.
Now, anybody have specific questions they want to ask, or just kind of saying hi and
No, just here.
getting to know people? All right.
I definitely wanted to ask about Cassie.
Yeah, I figured. All right, now stop that. Well, after, yeah, he'll be, just friendly, getting to know you, conversation for half hour, 45 minutes or so, and
Nice.
wishes you luck on anything that you're going to be getting into.
Thank you. Thank you for the wishing us luck.
If I can do anything to help, let me know.
We definitely will.
Sorry, then I'm back.
All good.
Also, if you hear of Sunny getting into mischief, let me know.
Will do. Should
Thank
be
you.
able to handle most of it myself, but and then you Leo, you wanted to talk about some kind, or talk to Ron about any
Equipment.
surveillance type equipment that you could get.
Any fun tech stuff I can get my hands on?
As always.
Yeah, I know it. Bless you.
Thank you.
Well, okay. you go to see him, and Ron will be polite. Hey, understand you guys are heading out on something tomorrow, looking at some warehouse. I don't have all the details. Um, Randy tells me you're hoping to find some kind of surveillance equipment. That's not really my forte here, but
Yeah, just trying to find something that may help us gather some information without getting too much in trouble as far as trying to infiltrate an unknown warehouse, but try to do what we can kind of stealthy.
let's see. Not my. I tend to deal more with things like weapons and such, but hey, if I were actually hold on, we had something. One of the old guys picked up a while back. I don't know if it'll do you any good, but it'll be worth. Rather you have it than it just sits around. And he's going to come back with something that looks like a briefcase. Set it down in front of you and open it up. And inside, there's a whole bunch of dials and like headphone jacks. Okay, what this is a cellular interceptor. What this will let you do is set it up, and he's showing you what dials to do what. And once you get this thing up and running, any active cell phone call within half a mile can be picked up by this thing. Now, it takes a lot. It takes some skill to use. I know. I've heard you know this tech stuff better than most people. But if you think it'll be useful, I'll let you have it. It's just picking up dust here.
I mean, never hurts to give it a shot and try it out and see what we get.
Now, in terms of how this thing actually works in game, is you set it up and it piggybacks off of your own cell phone's connection.
Mm-hmm.
So you plug your phone into it. It has a little app, and it to pick up a specific person's phone conversation requires a DC 35 computer use check.
Woof.
So not easy. However, if you are able to find that person's or a specific person's number for their cell phone, that drops to 20, which is more doable for you. Don't know how useful it'll be this time around, but it's something you have. Might be able to use it later.
Okay.
Now, anything anyone else wants to do before we call it a night and move on to the next day when you folks are flying to Chicago?
Before we go to bed, when we're all in our own room, I'm gonna pull out some of the painting supplies. I'm gonna try to get Sunny to like paint with me, kind of, but I'm gonna put just like a little paint on her and like maybe like paint around and have her like just kind of walk, like make like tree, like a little raccoon tree Um,
Attire
just
your
make a little-
face.
make a little painting to hang in my room because it's very bare.
Give me a handle animal check.
Well,
And
Here,
she
kitty,
is
kitty,
you're
kitty, kitty.
here, kitty, kitty.
she's teaching her raccoon how to paint.
Yep. Yep. I'm glad it was a hand and not a. I don't know if there's a or like a painting or like a art like action word. Oh, there's knowledge art.
You can
But
see how
yeah.
well you can teach.
Craft visual art, I think,
There
is
you
what
go.
that would come under if you were trying to paint yourself. But no,
Oh,
you're teaching tricks to an animal, and apparently it's learning the trick paint.
When a customer says,
yeah, we're gonna decorate the by the end of this we're gonna paint paintings. Place is gonna be like a raccoon art.
I already see this IRL. She's grabbing the cats, putting, and then she's gonna bring it on the street. Look what my raccoon painted.
They wouldn't cooperate. They'd be like, heck no, get this off my foot. Dante, maybe. Be a messy process. I might be able to get.
Anybody else want to head or do anything before?
Nope, I'm good.
Well, next morning, Randy's actually going to be waiting for you as you're coming down, packed and ready to go. Well, the first time heading out with us, I've said before, you are one of our special units now. So, and he's going to hand each of you what looks like a very generic Visa card.
Ooh, thank you.
This is not a credit card. No, what this is, we any of our special agents get one of these. If things start getting a little hairy for you, you're not able to get word out, but you feel like you're being followed, being tracked, are in danger, and you have a chance to stop at anywhere. It doesn't matter, a gas station, grocery store, whatever. If you're being chased or
Walmart.
anything, go in, make a payment, or buy something and pay with that card. We will get pinged on the location, and the card number that comes up will show us whose it is. Organization will know to send help.
That's really clever.
Never leave home without it. Yeah.
But good luck. I hope you find something worthwhile.
Me too.
Okay, there's going to be an SUV waiting to take you to the same airport that you flew in on. Plane's going to be waiting and ready to go. You are off to Chicago.
Here we come.
Nick is flying out with you. He's got his own laptop.
Do we hit turbulence on the way there? Just kidding. Just kidding.
And he's going to be saying, yeah, I'm not going to be too good at going in and helping you look for this thing, but what I can do and what I have been doing is setting you up. I found a hotel room for us to stay at. It's nothing fancy, but it's only a mile and a half from the warehouse. And I will act as a relay between you and the base. If you need to get a hold of me for anything, I will try to let you know, or try to let them know what's going on. If you need any information, I'll look it up for you. So, you guys know what you're getting into?
Oh, sure, we'll figure it
bit.
out.
Nope.
You know us, we wing it as we go.
That's what I'm worried about. But hey, it's worked out for you so far, right?
That is true.
Yeah, really
A little
has.
bit of worry is probably good. A little bit. Interesting.
All right, plane will touch down without any real problem. And Nick has already arranged for an Uber Plus for everybody to be able to fit into, to be waiting for you to take you to your hotel.
Nice. Does our Uber driver have an eyeball tattoo?
Roll a spot check.
I was only partially kidding there. Hang on.
One hell of a spot check.
I mean, you know. it wasn't
Climbing up to
funny.
the front seat and
Yeah,
looking
like,
at-
excuse me, sir. Can I see
Grab
your
his
arm?
arm.
Not that you can see. There are no tattoos of eyes or flowers.
Good to know. We're not going to get murdered as soon as we touch down. That's good.
Now, so yeah, you get between the flight and getting set up at the hotel, it's like 7 o'clock in the evening by the time everything gets settled in. The hotel, it's one of the, mid-range ones. You're not staying in anything 5-star, but you're also not staying at some random motel. And you were given a set of 2 rooms, but I'm sure anybody who stayed in more than one hotel in their life has seen the rooms that like families can get, where it's separate rooms, but there's a door that can connect them from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you have that, so you can get settled into a room and still have some privacy to meet each other without having to run through the hallway. If you want to make some plans or ask some questions and do some research about what might be getting into looking into this warehouse.
Our mastermind down there.
So is it day or night right now?
About 7 p.m.
And we're within a mile of the warehouse.
Yes, the warehouse, you know that it is on the lake, and yeah.
Do we have any visual of it from where we're at, or no?
No.
Hmm.
And there was one security camera, but the camera is not on any type of wireless network.
Yes, nothing that you were. Yeah, nothing that anyone was able to get into.
And the new toy I got, it has a distance of how far?
Half a mile.
Half a mile. But we're a mile.
They look close.
Is there any coffee shops around?
Say, any restaurants or coffee shops close to within like half a mile of this?
Yes. You could. There are a couple of restaurants, and not so much a coffee shop, but there are a couple of the. I don't know a nice way to say this. The kind of hipster gastropubs where it's kind of expected that you're going to sit down and stay for a while and eat really, really overpriced appetizers to enjoy the experience.
Benihana's.
Looks like that's where we're headed.
Sure, we
So
don't
thank
accidentally use the wrong card.
I say we go get some coffee and then come back and then maybe rest up and then do some scouting in the morning and then execute at night.
Plan.
Yeah, I don't want to give them too much time to know that they're like checking them out, you know.
Yeah.
So
we,
going
like-
out.
Could we like rent a boat and like observe water?
Yes, you could.
Have like a trip tomorrow?
Possibly during the day, yeah.
That
Watch
sounds
it
like
from
a plan.
afar.
Sorry, that
Alright.
just popped into my head.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Sounds like we got ourselves a plan. So.
So kind of calling it, or getting some coffee and calling it a night, going out the next day.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna
That
get
what I-
coffee, but I'm gonna try to use the toy, that new toy at the coffee shop.
Well, this is not exactly a subtle toy. It's not something that you can. No, this is a briefcase that you've got to open up and fiddle and
Damn it.
play
okay.
with. So
We'll wait till the morning then.
all right.
Mm,
Now,
Well-
so
While I'm at the coffee shop, can I use my phone and try to pull up any phone records, like recent calls that have gone throughout the area within that half a mile radius from those cell towers?
you're trying to find specific phone records
No,
in
not
the city
specific.
of Chicago.
That half a mile radius, just any phone numbers.
That'd be a lot of phone records still, bro.
Be a whole lot of phone records.
Yeah, do you have a month? That's yeah, that's way too many phone numbers to try to sift through if you could even pull that many up.
Could you use Google to find the phone number of, like somebody tied to the owners of that? Who did we say the owners of that warehouse?
Neotel?
Neotel? Yeah. Could you like theoretically, like, are there like public phone records where you could figure out like his their phone number, and then that way you could use that thing to like see if they're making phone.
You could try. I mean, don't know how much good it would do you in this case, because like Google might give you the phone number of the company in terms of their,
Right.
but for specific people that you don't know the names of,
That's true.
yeah.
Okay. It was a thought.
So, what step do you want to start on?
Boating trip.
Boating trip. Nick is going to handle getting a hold of a rental company for you, get everything set up, and get you a ride out there. This is nothing fancy, little motorboat, mostly used for tourists who want to look around on the lake a bit. But knowing where you're going, let me see.
We should bring some beers and like pretend we're just like some kids out on the lake or whatever getting like drunk.
Oh, I think that'd be easy for Magnus. He probably has a 6-pack hidden already.
I mean, I'm just saying. I don't want it to look like we're out there being.
But that means you
Want it
can't
to
bring
look-
Sunny though.
She can hide.
But it gives you
No.
away.
Nick is staying here, right?
Yes.
Sunny.
Mhm.
Do you think you'd be okay staying here with Nick while we go out on the boat?
Roll. Go ahead and roll handle animal.
Sure. Should I cast speak with animal?
You can if you want to.
How bad do I make you to talk to a raccoon? Yeah, sure. For the first time, so cast speak with animals.
Terrifying.
You don't have to voice the raccoon.
You know, there are worse things. There are absolutely worse things.
So I'll cast that.
All right.
Hey there, Sunny.
Hey. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
I learned a new trick. I can't speak with you very long in your language. Or my language? Anyway, long story short, we have to go out on a boat and we have to be a little subtle about it. We can't be too obvious. Would you be okay staying here with Nick?
Beef jerky.
You want beef jerky? I can find you some. I don't know if I have any on me, but if I bring you beef jerky, you'll hang out here for a little while we go out on the boat.
You can tell she's still kind of weirded out by the fact that you're talking to her in her own language, but yes.
Okay. I will speak with you more so we get used to it, but I will go find beef jerky. I will be back. And I go on adventure find Sunny some beef jerky.
I don't know why raccoons just strike me as the kind of animal that you could bribe.
Yeah. It's a shiny coin. Here you go.
But
Do I need to roll for beef jerky?
No, you can find it.
Roll for beef jerky.
That's one of those things. It is not difficult to find. Any gas station and convenience store has some. So
I come back. I'm sure the spell's worn off by now. Go. Can't speak your language anymore, but
Then
I know you understand me.
she's just gonna look at it, look at you, and then just kind of.
Just
All right. So, boat trip. I don't know how in depth you want to get, or I can give you just a description of the outside of the warehouse and what's going on around it.
yes.
That'll work, and then I still want to try the briefcase.
All right.
Out on the boat.
Out on the boat.
I'm
As
on a
it
boat.
falls overboard.
No. I'll be in the boat.
No, I know, but
Agnes shoves Leo out of boat. Takes device.
I like how he said my raccoon was gonna
You cut out.
Yeah.
Raccoon said,
Oh, I said I like how he said my raccoon was gonna be too suspicious on a boat, and then he's gonna have this like big briefcase
Well, I mean, think of
thing
it.
out.
When they start to know that you have a raccoon companion, if they see you walking around with a raccoon, they're like, "Oh, hey, look, it's Sky."
They don't know me.
Not yet, or do they?
Or do they? I mean, maybe they do.
"Oh,
I saw
excuse
all
me.
of us.
All
They
right.
may have
Now,
heard of the epic tales of the here. We don't.
now, from the water, you can see there is a decent collection of like piers and walkways in front of and beside this warehouse. Plenty of space for multiple small boats your size to pull up, but there are none there now. The warehouse itself is only about 15 feet away from the water. From what you can see, there is a solid, unbroken, or there's a wall with a large double door facing out. The wall is about 60 feet long. Then it cuts back to a. I'm very bad at describing things. No, 60 feet long. That wall kind of cuts in a bit and then comes back out to another 30 feet or so. The warehouse is about a total 50 feet by about 70 feet.
it's a good sized warehouse. I mean, it's not huge, but it's not small."
You see the single double door that comes out. Just saw that Sky. That faces
know.
towards the lake. You do not see any other entrances from where you're at now. Everyone, go ahead and give me a perception check.
I almost accidentally clicked profession.
Perception. Skills, right?
Or spot. I'm sorry, I got it mixed. I got it mixed up with Pathfinder.
It sounded right to me.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, anything 10 or higher, since it's not too difficult to see, is you can see the surveillance camera that was mentioned on the corner of the building that is closest to the water. Now,
Which way is that camera facing?
it's actually facing out over the lake.
Okay.
Now, Leo, you want to try to use your new toy? Go ahead, give me a computer use check. 48.
Oof.
And still with a 3, he gets a 17. That is
Yeah.
dumb.
Well, the DC is 35, right?
Yes.
So technically,
So what does that mean
you
exactly?
can't even make
What?
that DC right now with the plus 14.
True. If he knew a number, he could, and a natural
Yeah.
20, I would let it go through.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, this is some pretty high end stuff. It's not easy to use. Any other specifics that you want to try to ask about while we're out here?
How close can we get to this warehouse?
I mean, you could honestly, you could pull right up to the dock if you wanted to, and you'd be 20 feet away from the door.
Do we see anybody on the docks?
Yes, there is one person who is out. Looks like he's doing a little bit of basic maintenance on the docks, making sure nails aren't sticking out, things like that. Just
Can we tell if he has
keeping
a
things up to
tattoo?
date. Not from this distance. It's a pretty small tattoo, and if you're trying to be subtle, you're not going to be getting too close.
What time is it right now?
Now, if you left early in the day, call it 11 a.m.
So we can be seen very, very, very easily.
I mean, unless one of us pretends we're like getting and have had too much to drink, and be like, "Oh, we gotta pull over here." Bleh.
I could for sure end.
How are your acting skills, Magnus?
Up to you guys. Do you want to risk it?
I mean, it's a little riskier than I'd like, but if you guys want,
I don't have anything in perform, but I did take that skill.
What do you guys want to do?
What do you think, Leo?
ooh, how far does detect magic reach? We're probably too
I would actually have to look.
60 feet. I think it says detect magical aura. Range 60 feet.
Yes, 60 feet.
We're further than 60 feet, huh?
I would recommend being further than 60 feet.
Okay. Here's my idea. Can I craft a disguise for me?
For, like, what are you. For what?
Nothing very large, just something to offset my features of my character. Make me not look like me. Make me look like somebody else. As far as like maybe throw on like some fake facial hair or something along those lines. You see what I'm kind of like getting at in a way?
Go in and like
I
like
just
as Inspector
I just
John.
don't want to. I just don't want to be recognizable if like somebody looked at me.
Yes, you can do that. To what end?
As far as like how much I want to try to do that, or like
No, what
What
are
are
you
you
trying?
What's the
What are
point?
you doing? Yeah.
I'm gonna walk on the deck on the pier.
So, like, after you rent the boat, you want to put on a disguise so you can try to walk around and not be recognized?
Well, that was gonna be my question. Was like is this like like walkway along the like dock and stuff, or is it kind of like
It looks like it's not It's kind of a rundown business park type of
Mm.
situation. There are other warehouse type buildings in the area. It's doesn't look particularly busy. Like it's definitely past its prime. But there are other buildings there, some of which are in use, some of which are not currently being rented out.
Mm.
Are there any that are currently like out for rent?
Yes.
Hmm.
Um, really
This
want to
is-
look inside this. I know that's probably not the best thing right now. Really want to look inside.
I want to walk past it at some point close enough that I can, within 60 feet of it, to be able to see if I can detect magical.
What I was thinking was we come up with an idea to get towards the pier. We park at the pier. Laura's or Sky stays in the boat. You detect magic from within the boat, so you're not being picked up by anything or nobody can seize you. Me and Magnus can then walk the pier to a short distance where we're not too far. I can inspect the camera as well as we do some more surveillance up close. Look like we're looking at different warehouses, like we're trying to rent something maybe, but in reality we're kind of checking what our access points and escape routes and things like that may be.
Doable. So, if you want to go that route, we can. I mean, there is a disguise skill for a reason.
I'm down for that if y'all are. Because then even Magnus can do his where it's like detect the presence and see
Yeah,
maybe
I'm
who
liking
or how
this.
many.
The warehouse is like 60, or it's 20 feet pier, right? Or from the dock.
Yes.
And then, how big did you say that warehouse was?
Like 70
Fit-
by like 50 or 40.
Yeah.
So I was say if there's something in the back of it, I'm not. If I'm in the boat, I'm not gonna
Excuse me.
be back of it. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be able to reach that far.
Or even if you stay in the boat long enough just to start it until you've reached the max version of it, and then you come and join us as far as walking around.
That's true.
Either or.
Okay.
I can pretend to be like securing the boat. Like you guys can get off and start walking, and I can like tie it off.
Yeah,
What's the
something
word I'm
like
looking
that.
for? When you
Tie it off.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. I don't remember what it's actually called. I think that might be what it's called. I'm pretty sure
You
there's
can
a
try.
method to it.
If you want to conceal identities, go ahead and disguise check.
Do we have stuff on the boat to make disguises?
Not really. So this was some. If you want to do it from the boat, you can try, or you can take the rental back, kind of loop around and go through on land and do the acting like you're interested in renting one of the buildings and walk around the area.
That might be better. I
Up to
mean,
y'all.
that's up. As I say, that's up to you. If you, I just feel like we're not gonna be able to make very good disguise. I mean, we're not gonna much. We use like seaweed as a mustache.
So, all right.
I like that idea though. I like where you're going. Seaweed as a mustache.
Seaweed mustache.
All right. So, going to try the on land approach then, get some disguises together and come in through the business park on land.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what we're going to do Are all of you going to attempt disguises here?
I'm down to.
Sure.
I guess we're
Now-
gonna have to.
What you can do, assuming everyone is okay with it, Leo has by far the best disguise
I could make us all decide.
modifier. He can make all of them. However, I'm going to do the rolls, so you don't know how good your disguises are exactly.
Oh God.
Have him roll into the tower so you only.
Yeah, use the tower.
Give me,
Or, I mean, you can
Who-
do it. I just want to use the tower.
who are you rolling for first?
I'll roll for me first.
Go ahead.
I have a 0 modifier.
All right, next.
We'll roll for Sky next.
No.
All right. And Magnus. Got it.
I'm
So-
so nervous.
I am going to go ahead and load up a map for y'all.
I mean, think of it this way: even if I rolled a 1, I get a 10.
Oh, really?
I have a +9 to it.
Oh, wow.
Why is it not sharing?
Leo the
Okay.
Swindler.
I gotta close out.
Hmm.
Out of that?
There we go. Sharing. Should be a map popping up. I have already got your tokens in place.
It's like he knew we were gonna go here or something.
I'm just waiting on the map to load.
Yeah.
Actually, I had 3 different maps put together depending on where you went.
In case we decided to break into a Coast Guard station.
You may have to reload it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on a black screen.
What?
Yeah, it's not loading.
Boom, boom.
It's like that issue we had last.
But see, I know I've got player vision. Hold on. Lighting. Okay. Fuck it. What about now? Can you guys see anything?
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm still on a black screen.
Yeah, I zoomed all the way out too. Just wasn't zoomed in.
I hate this sometimes.
I
Yeah.
wonder what Sunny's doing right now.
Lighting.
I wonder how her and Nick.
What if I... Did that change anything?
Mhm.
No, I mean honestly, what if we were to close it out and you reshare it and see if that changes, refreshes it?
Try it. There you go. Because I made sure to check token visibility this time. Make sure y'all can actually see.
We're blind.
Okay, sharing. Share record.
Still
Still black.
Can you even see your tokens on there?
no,
No.
no. It's legitimately
No.
like a black screen.
Okay, let's see. Clear that. Clear that.
Welcome to computer.
I gotta plug
It happened.
And
Up,
There we
up,
go.
up, up, up. There we go.
Yeah, but
There's
it killed.
people.
It killed line of sight, but for some reason the line of sight was screwing it up.
Huh.
But oh well. Do it like we'll run with it. And then that probably killed it again, didn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
sure did.
Hold on, I wonder.
Oh,
Up, 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 up. Line of sight's
There you
working.
go. There you go.
Visibility. All right, hold on. Stop running around, Cody. So if I do that. Still working?
Yep.
yep.
All
You
right.
just see down like an alley, basically, or kind of.
All right. You can kind of you know what you're getting into, but
Honestly, I didn't.
we.
I didn't pay attention to it just in case.
All right. I think I see what the problem was and what I have to do to fix that again. For some reason, it wasn't including your characters in your own vision, which makes no sense to me. But whatever. All right.
Guys, did we not ask Nick if he wanted to come?
No, he said he wouldn't be any good.
Yeah, he doesn't think he's mobile enough to really help out, but he's
I remember that. It's just it didn't
He's-
click.
He's babysitting a raccoon.
I remember that much too.
I
Right.
I can't wait to go back. Was that rolling for raccoon mischief?
All right, but
sad did something
you
happen?
guys are welcome to just kind of move around a bit, not not like hyper caffeinated ferrets there, Leo. Come on. But yeah, the warehouse is center of the.
But I am a hyper caffeinated.
True.
I am going to.
Yes, those are windows. I have figured out how to let you look through windows now.
Concentration up to 1 minute per.
That's pretty cool.
I think my
Damn, that opens everything.
level, my acolyte level is whatever my level is. 3 minutes. How long I can cast this magic.
Okay. Leo, are you actually running around like a hyper caffeinated ferret in game?
I was moving. Well, I was stuck in the wall, so I was moving around. But I do come over this way though.
Just
He's asking because he wants to know if you're because you're moving your character awful fast instead of moving it like in increments. So that basically
Well-
tells him you're freaking running around.
I mean, I
Yeah.
am hyped up on Red Bull.
I'm
24/7.
if you're running around like that, you're making a spectacle out of yourself and you're going to be drawing a lot of attention, is my point.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna at least move closer.
okay, and you said detect magic, Sky?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it can only do that up to 3 minutes. So I don't know, I may have to.
Can I do my sense?
Other
Yeah,
worldly stuff?
Yeah.
Yes. And let me see. I should be able to. I need to learn how to do that. You are both picking up something from the same area.
Ooh.
What area?
I'm pulling it up.
Are we waiting 3 full rounds? If we are, then I can check.
Did anything come up on the map for you? I drew in the area. I just, for some reason, I can't tell if it's showing for you.
It's not from what I can see.
I'm not seeing it.
Well, yeah. Looked around the map.
I was hoping that it would let me do this even in areas you couldn't see, because that would be freaking perfect, but that would be too easy.
Yeah.
I might be able to do it like this. Well, great. It's drawing in black. That doesn't do it any good if it's...
That's probably why.
Oh, wait.
man.
I see where it's. Yeah, I just saw where it circled, like, because I could see where it crosses over the lines.
Hmm?
Like, because
Oh.
the grid, so I could see where, like, it was sort of the gap
That
in the grid.
actually isn't a bad representation of... Okay, so drawing.
Saw it.
Does it have a shape option? Like just.
Well, it... Yes and no. It
Oh, I see
does
it.
for painting. Okay.
I see
That's
see
it.
where
the
it is?
area.
Okay.
All right.
That was the area. I was trying to brush. I don't know why it won't. That's, you're getting both. You're both kind of feeling something from that area.
So we convey that information to Leo.
Hmm.
At least I convey that information to Leo.
Yeah, I would too. There's definitely some magical around here.
Ooh.
Should we keep walking down that direction?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to. I'm curious.
Maybe look at, are these like warehouses, like on the far side of us, like opposite the building?
Yes. This one is the only one occupied in the immediate area, though.
The one that the one that we're investigating.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I guess maybe we should like look at as we're.
I think you're just speaking too quietly, Laura.
I said I was trying not to, like, so maybe we should look at buildings kind of as we pass, so that way we're not. That's what we're trying to look like we're doing. Looking at these buildings.
Oh, yeah. I'm just walking by right now. Like, moving in small increments.
Oh, this warehouse is very lovely. Oh, sure, I will. No, maybe not. I think it's been rodent activity in this. I have.
Oh, 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 oh. There's a there's a. I've been seeing boys.
That's why we're looking at this building.
It's a worker. He's coming our way, guys.
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
What are you folks doing out here?
Well, we're just looking around. We're starting a new company up. Looking at trying to get a warehouse. We were looking at some of the ones out here that maybe for rent. We were trying to establish a boat building company. Trying to get some fishing craft made for a local little fleet. We're trying to get some fresh fish, maybe some high end tuna, maybe some shrimp and boats from here and there. Try to get a little business off the ground.
All right, Leo. Give me a bluff check.
Got it.
Okay.
Well, all right. Look, my boss here isn't too keen on people poking around this building, but can tell you from what he said, guy who owns the place out here seems to be all right. So we passed another one. If you looking for one about this size here?
Roughly so, if not maybe just a little bit bigger.
All right. Head back up the way you came to get in here. Go past the first building north of us. Once you pass that, turn and go down between that building and the next one. You'll come to a warehouse a lot like ours. I've seen it coming in a few times. If you're looking for something, that'd probably be your best bet.
Okay. Can I do a spot check and see if he has a tattoo on him?
Yes, you can. All of you can.
Yeah.
I really need to add something into my spot.
Yeesh.
Well, since he's working outside right now, short sleeve shirt, it's not like he's hiding it. Yes, he does have a tattoo.
Okay. Mm. Now ask him. So, how's the crime out here? I know sometimes these warehouses can be a little bit targeted for break-ins from time to time. I mean, is there a good like security around these parts as far as patrol wise?
All I can tell you is we've never had a problem with it.
Oh, that's some good news to hear for some people looking for a new place to kind of get set up. Means I don't have to put too much money into investing in too big of a security system.
Well, hey, I don't have a whole lot of time to talk. I'm paid to be here to work, so you folks have a good day.
Same goes to you.
Thank you.
For the information, man.
He's wandering off.
We should a little bit.
Go up this way.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
At least up to here.
Kind of on the
Hey.
site.
Where would the camera be located on the map?
That's an excellent question, Leo.
The camera
Mm-hmm.
is on okay, I'm going to, since you guys already saw the bottom part of the warehouse, I'm going to drag, this is just for visibility purposes, all right?
Okay. I
All
lost
right.
him. I can't.
The camera drag is on this corner over here,
Mm,
okay?
okay.
It's where that exit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the
It's that corner of the building.
which way, and it's facing out toward the water, not down the
Correct.
walkway.
Correct.
They hadn't seen us. As far as we
There's no
know.
window. There's no window. I can't speak. There's no window directly where that magical. Or
No, there's
mirror
not.
thing- Damn it.
Oh, I mean,
All right.
so here's my question, guys. Should we call this in? I mean, they already know that people in this area. So, or should we just take care of it ourselves?
I say take care of it ourselves. Has it been
What are
long
we
enough?
calling in?
Hmm.
What are we calling in? I mean, we didn't discover much. They already knew there were
Yeah, that's what I
ice
just.
issues.
Yeah.
Has it been long enough for Sky and Magnus to tell exactly how many people in that general location, perhaps?
They're not getting any kind of feed on like people. They're just getting a magical aura.
Mm.
And it's seems to be relatively strong.
It's a portal. Well, don't know.
Go up this way.
Yeah, that's exactly. I'd like to see building.
All right.
Oh,
Once again, I thought I had a fairly short session planned, and you guys just managed to ask way more questions than I expect.
oh, are we just walking down?
I was just checking for windows down this way, see if I could see in a little better.
Where did he tell us? Which way did he tell us? He told us to.
Or head north back in the way you came is where he said to go.
Oh, so like back up like this.
Oh. How do y'all want to proceed into this building, guys?
We're going in.
Oh, I mean,
The doors are where he was before, correct, Attire?
Okay, you've got doors. Let me pull this. Yes, that's right. Sorry, I forgot the wall sometimes.
you hover over it, Cody. It lets you tell you if the door is open or closed. Also,
Yeah, there is a door.
I see one. It's all the way over here on this corner.
Well, there's also
close.
there's a door right here. If you guys can see that.
Yeah.
I can't, but it's okay.
If you come to where I'm at, you can see it.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, like I guess
Oh,
I
okay.
had my finger on the wrong spot.
oh, that's cool. So if you click on it, you can open the door.
Oh, huh.
Oh, interesting.
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure they heard us going clank, 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 clank.
there's also a door on the north side of the building.
Okay.
If
That orange that you made.
yeah, the orange lines that I made are doors.
Back right corner.
Oh, I see
There's-
it. Okay.
Well, back left corner if you're staring in. But
Yeah, I see it now.
Magnus, you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh.
kicking the door in.
Kicking the door in and shooting whatever the fuck's in front of us.
Yelling, FBI, open up.
FBI, open up.
Sound alerts.
I don't think it's a good idea to like go in there right now, per se.
But why not?
It's already been spotted, and it's the middle of the day. I don't feel like breaking and entering daylight is the best idea.
Well, how do you want to go about it?
I mean, if that's what you guys want to do. I don't.
I say guns blazing.
I mean, from where I'm standing, I can see 3 people.
We know there's 4 for a fact.
Say we just
Through the
kn-
window, you can see 3 people. Great.
I say we
Plus
just
the guy outside is 4.
I say we just knock on the door and say, hey, basically let Leo say the same thing he told the other guy. And
Okay, I kind of got lost. You said north, and I went north, but I didn't see anything.
and 2 of the guys look low level. One of the guys that I can see in the
don't know
line of
that.
sight. I mean, they look smaller, character size.
Or just like knock on the door. Do. Postman, I got your package. Special delivery.
Would I have to see an item to cast in?
You cut out.
Would I have to be? I'd have to be like. Hang on, I can tell my. Oh, touched object. Okay.
Oh, identify.
Yeah, I was like, if I
Yes.
could just cast instant identify on, but I.
Yeah, you have to be touching it,
Huh?
I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
touch it.
Okay. Well, once we're in there, I can instant identify. If we go in there, I still am not convinced it's the best idea to just. But I'm with you guys, so whatever you guys want.
Well, I will let you guys do what you want.
Yo,
What's up?
I say we
What's up?
Did you leave the briefcase in the boat?
Yeah.
Let's go get that. Why don't you go get that briefcase real quick?
Why?
Not gonna be much I can do with it.
Yeah.
In the area. With it?
I'd have to know a phone number.
Oh.
We're rolling at 20.
Well, it's
I
only
mean,
in a half a mile.
Very, very lucky.
Thinking. The tire's like, I'm tired.
What do
I
you
said
mean?
we go in, guns blazing, find the magical item, take a phone, and get the fuck out.
What if this magical item is not small enough to take?
Yeah, what if it's a person?
Then one of y'all go get the boat, and we throw them on the boat, and we fucking get out of here.
I mean,
So we're kidnapping now.
Exactly.
no.
We do what we must.
Do what we must. I like it.
I really don't.
Magnus, you have some of that good juice on you?
Yeah. I always carry my flask with me.
You want to set a fire?
That's not a half bad idea.
I have spells.
My
but I'm
desk is
not-
too heavy to flip.
And set a fire down here in the corner, the bottom left-hand corner. Knock on the door. Do. Fire department, we've been called for a fire. We need you to evacuate the area.
Right, I'm gonna walk down to the edge of the building real quick.
I use
gonna
spells,
follow.
but not prepared that I could use. We'd have to sleep a night for me to change up some things. Because I could make an obscuring mist for us to just walk on in there.
I say we set one of these docks on fire down here, and
Arson.
then wait for
Your solution is arson.
Yes, and then wait for them all to run out to check this, and we go in and we find what we need to find and get out.
They're not all gonna run out.
Something's on fire. Everybody gonna run out. At least all but I mean,
if there's 4 total, we're gonna be left with 2.
Oh, we can knock 2 out pretty quickly.
Alright, well, so, I have craft
You have an explosive on you, I think, somewhere.
You got a demolition kit.
I do. Does this demolition kit, this explosive, does it have a remote detonator, or is it a, throw it and run?
I thought it was remote.
I don't remember.
You would have to craft a detonator for it or purchase one. It's got everything you need to set up a detonation, but you have to. And I'm sure Leo could
I was about
craft
to say
a
how long for me
detonator.
to craft something or even use my phone.
It would be. Oh, I hate you all. For a remote, it would be either craft electronic or craft mechanical, and depending on the role you got would depend. Would determine how long it takes.
I just saw your chat. I don't know if that's what you're laughing at.
Oh, good Lord.
You all.
How long am I looking at?
You could put something together in 45 minutes.
IRL time?
No. Yes, but what are you guys thinking? Just lay it on me, like just rip the band-aid off quick and get the pain out of the way.
Oh, just like what we were saying. I'm going to. I have a lighter, and I hate to use good booze, but just gonna pour some. Do I have a bottle on me? Can I do a spot check and see if I see any kind of rags laying around or anything like that?
Are you gonna create a Molotov cocktail?
Yeah, you will be able to find random, discarded crap that is, all over the place in places like this. What are you looking to do?
I'm looking to take my flask and turn it into a Molotov.
You cannot solve all of life's problems by throwing a Molotov cocktail.
Too late.
Yeah, but he's trying to. All right, where are you looking to set this thing off at?
Right. I draw. Come on.
Can you yell Bortles as you throw it?
Draw. Erase, huh?
I don't think many of you would get that.
There we go. Look at that. Look at that.
Orchard.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Can you reopen the map for me? I closed it.
And that's what's gonna happen.
So
The
that's
whole map's going to cease to exist because you blew it up with the Molotov cocktail.
well. So I wanna. We're gonna throw. I want to throw it there, start setting it on fire, and going to go back. Like once I throw it, go back up here. Not gonna run. Just gonna
Yeah, I was gonna
walk.
make my way before he throws it
Yeah,
So-
Zay, what door are we going in?
here.
Everybody, get in the position you want to be in when Magnus sets shit on fire.
What door are we going in?
The one right there in front of you. So
There's
with,
not
Why?
a door here.
Yeah, there-
That's not. There is.
That's a
I don't-
window.
that's a window.
The nearest door would be this one over here in this corner.
All right.
Oh,
So
I thought this was a door right here.
now
Where are you? No, those are windows.
Those are windows.
Oh,
The
okay,
door
yeah,
options are down here
Yeah, no.
or
Wouldn't
all
shoot
the way
my
up
character.
here in the
all right.
corner.
So Leo, I
What's
say
the
you.
corner's
I-
probably the best.
Yeah, I see. I say you go to the top right corner. I'm gonna
I'm
run.
stuck.
I'm gonna go back to this window,
There we go.
and it looks
I'm
like,
unstuck.
from what I'm seeing, these windows open. Correct?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah, like you don't know if they're locked or not.
While
Wait,
I'm on
where's
this
the door?
corner,
Oh,
can
it's
Leo
up
have
front,
his crossbow at ready? Just in case.
You can, but it will also make it pretty obvious if you are seen that you're.
Uh-huh. Don't worry about
Damn
that.
it. Okay,
Ray.
never mind then.
Mm.
All right. So we're gonna toss this because I'm looking. There's a door on the front of this place. Correct?
Just down here by the decks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dock. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
The dock, yeah.
All right. So.
Are we running in this back door?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the plan. All right, guys. Ready to?
This is such a bad idea.
Oh yes, it's such a
I am
bad idea.
I am not ready for this.
We are built on bad ideas.
I'm prepping the Visa card.
Prepping the Visa card.
Help! Help! Buy all the things.
All right, so
Well, Magnus, give me a demolitions check.
oh, skills, demolitions. The one thing that glad I got a plus in it. I'll set myself on fire, guys.
No, let's do it like
And this is
this.
where we die.
This is where Magnus might die.
This is a fun campaign.
Nine. All right, how am I gonna do this? You fumble the throw. Not horribly, but painting.
Fumbles it into the water.
Sky's going. Shucks.
Sky can't see, so well, I'm by the door.
I
Okay,
suggest
let's
y'all
see.
stand to the outside corner, like the short.
I
Like
need a D8.
Like
You're
over here.
talking
I can't see
like
y'all.
somewhere like
Oh.
on the
right.
edge.
Don't stand in front of the door. They come out. They're going. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's going on?
This
I don't
is
know, what
the
are you talking
area that you ended up hitting. The bottle slipped when you threw, but a Molotov is a Molotov, and it will set shit on fire.
Boy.
That works
But
for me.
instead of a dock being on fire, it's just random, alcohol burning. So it's a little more obvious that this is not a random accident. Now, you were prepped to start hauling ass when you started burning. So where are you going to head to?
Right here. So that when they run past, if they run this way, they run past. If they notice.
Is it not? Don't know. For whatever reason, doors are not opening for me. Like I can't move tokens through them, and that's really freaking annoying.
I don't want to
Everybody,
go outside with the fire.
give me listen checks.
Boy.
Oh. Oh, it's horrible.
Somebody cast remove curse on Blood's dice.
Oh shit.
I don't know what level spell that is, but I don't have it.
You do hear some commotion and yelling, and what the hell is going on?
Next level, I can cast Bestow. Bestow a curse on a curse or curses.
But yes, you do hear commotion inside. People are running around. Unfortunately, it looks like the fire is spreading.
Unfortunately. Not what we wanted.
I mean, we don't want it to catch the building.
And paint layer.
We're gonna hear a earful from Emily when we get back.
Probably. And all right. So what are you guys doing?
Wait for them to go outside.
Did it sound like the yelling was moving away?
Yes, it did sound like the yelling was starting to move towards
The fire.
yeah.
Well, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come to the door and I'm gonna move silently and I'm gonna start opening the door slowly, just enough so I can see in and see if they're out of the way.
Oh, next time they ask, y'all want to buy anything while you're gone or anything? Like, yes, can WD-40 to hold on the edge of the door while we're.
Okay, how about we do this? It's actually.
I just want to know what the magic is.
You may be burning the magic to the ground.
Yeah, I know. We'll never know.
Door is open.
Can I just like go to this like other side of the door he is?
I'm going to proceed to move in.
Are there people in there?
I don't see anybody in here. Can I do a spot check to see if there's anything that looks of interest that I need to inspect or take with me?
What in the hell? Hold on.
Yo, Bobby.
Oh,
For some reason. You come in. You do see that secondary door heading out back, and you see someone standing there with his arms crossed, looking directly at you. Should have known somebody was trying something. Now, here's the question. It is midnight for you guys and 1 o'clock for me.
Dun, dun,
You want to push combat now? Because we all know combat usually runs at least an hour, hour and a half when you get into it.
Oh, yeah.
Or do we leave it on a cliffhanger and start it off with a bang next week?
I'm thinking cliffhanger. I know Laura's got to be up at.
I hate cliffhanger. It's like the worst thing ever.
Leo wants to shoot this guy in the face.
No.
My soul's gonna die for a whole week.
Yeah.
Not a
You'll.
whole week.
Oh no.
I mean, if you're gonna force responsibility, then I mean, I guess cliffhanger.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
All right. I think that's the best way to do it, just because, I mean, honestly, I don't want this to end up running for 4 hours and go to, just be ending the game at like 3 o'clock. So
Now I'm curious. What were my disguise rolls?
I don't think you can tell us yet.
surprisingly good, actually. I don't think it goes back far enough. Let's find out. Oh yeah, I can actually.
Let's just use 1d20 plus 9.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Your own disguise, 24.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
Guy's disguise, 19. Magnus's disguise, 21.
Oh
Oh,
man,
not
I was.
bad.
Overall,
Not too
pretty
bad.
good. I hope. I know. I definitely know. Cody Leo was getting into it. The investigation stuff that we started out with. Everybody enjoy that kind of thing for future reference.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I just didn't know like what questions to ask, so I was just kind of like do his thing, you know.
Okay, I like doing stuff like that where I'm kind of going with you to make the notes and the research happen. So
Just
that's
try to
more for future reference, but
I'm so curious
flavor
on
it
how
up
well
with
my
some,
research did.
you came up with some interesting stuff. No, I had, like I said, I had 3 different maps prepared depending on where you guys ended up going.
Split the party up. We
But-
all go to one spot.
Oh.
Everybody dies.
Yeah.
But
Horrible plane crashes.
no, I don't normally like cliffhangers, but it did take longer for you guys to get here than I thought it would, and I thought you might manage to sneak in and sneak out, but
No.
didn't work so well this time.
I
But
learned a
When
new
you
trick.
throw Molotov cocktails, the element of sneaking.
I
kind
can
of
pull on a tire and make it look like he's rolling.
oh, is it because you're doing
rolling
the
through the tower.
tower?
Yes.
That's funny.
Every time I hear that, I get the Bruce Dickinson song "The Tower" stuck in my head.
What's the magic? I need to...
But no, we should be able to start next session right here. Shit's about to hit the fan.
Stuff's on fire for a whole week.
Stuff's on fire.
For a
And
whole
then
week.
we'll be able to push through combat, see what kind of time we have left, and continue the research next time.
Okie dokie, sounds great to me.
I hope you guys had as much fun as I did, because I love doing that research type of thing and developing the world like we were doing before.
Absolutely.
Awesome. I'm going to close this down. It has been fun, guys. I probably will still be up for a while.